Good morning. This is Developing Stories. My name is Remy Allen. President Bola Tinubu has reacted to the trendy video of him tripping at Eagle Square in Abuja, saying democracy is worth falling for. Tinubu missed a step while climbing the vehicle for a parade at Eagle Square in Abuja during an event for the 2024 Democracy Day. Speaking about the incident, Tinubu joked that he had only paid homage to democracy in the Yoruba style. President Tinubu also called for the unity irrespective of tribe, religion, or political affiliations, stressing that the unity of Nigeria cannot be traded. Since the incident, reactions have continued to pour in from several Nigerians, including members of the opposition. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has emphasized his administration's commitment to economic growth and development. Speaking at the 2024 Democracy Day celebration in Akure, Governor Aiyedatiwa highlighted the significance of June 12 in Nigeria's socio-political history, stressing its role in the pursuit of democratic governance, civil liberty, and nationhood. The governor reaffirmed that democratic governance is thriving in Nigeria, stating that the sacrifices of the patriotic for democracy on June 12 have not been in vain. The Democracy Day lecture, titled "The State of Democracy in Nigeria: Issues, Challenges, and the Way Forward," was attended by government officials and other dignitaries. The event was covered by Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole. His reportage commitment to economic growth.
The arrival of Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa at the International Culture and Events Center, the Dome in Akure, underscored the significance of the 2024 Democracy Day celebration. The event was attended by top government officials, lawmakers, political associates, royal fathers, women groups, and students. In his address of welcome, the chairman on the occasion, Professor Olu Aderomu, went memory lane about the events that led to the celebration.
In the spirit of good June 12, Nigerians expect Tinubu to deliver good governance, transparency, and accountability, and he is focused and expects him to be the best president Nigeria has ever had.
Delivering the Democracy Day lecture entitled "The State of Democracy in Nigeria: Issues, Challenges, and the Way Forward," the guest speaker, Senator Surajuddin Ajibola Bashir, delved into the historical context of democracy in the country, the challenges and prospects of democratization. He highlighted the roles of the judiciary towards strengthening the democratic process and the country's ineffective local government administration. The guest speaker said all hands must be on deck to solve some of the issues and challenges facing democratic governance in the country.
Cooperative reforms are necessary. Electoral reforms, the introduction of technology of the people to ensure credible and voluntary elections, with strict enforcement of electoral laws and penalties for violations. Judicial reform should focus on ensuring judiciary's independence and expediting the resolution of disputes. Good governance can be promoted through transparent, accountable, purposeful leadership and robust anti-corruption measures.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who described June 12 phenomenon as a watershed in the socio-political history of Nigeria, said democratic governance is well and alive in the country, affirming that the sacrifices of the patriotic heroes and steadfast martyrs of the June 12 struggles have not been in vain.
Our administration is irrevocably focused and committed to prioritizing the socio-economic welfare, security of life and property, and engendering enduring wealth creation in the state as catalyst for statewide prosperity. Through the purpose-driven leadership, we shall remain committed, focused focus driven in growing and advancing the frontiers of this state's economy to ensure a permanent end to poverty and lack in our state. Our transformational strategies and prescriptions shall continue to sit well with the socio-economic realities of our time, as we should strive hard to ensure that you enjoy the dividends of good governance and assuage the pain of the current economic challenges.
Governor Aiyedatiwa noted that his administration's plan to develop the deep sea port and explore the large deposits of bitumen is still very much on course, as government is open to offering incentives to attract local and foreign investments. The governor said with continued cooperation and determination, the state and the nation will surmount the socio-economic challenges which tend to submerge their inherent greatness. He also called for conscientious participation and decorum from all stakeholders as the state prepares for the November 16 governorship poll. From the International Culture and Events Center, the Dome in Akure, Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Meanwhile, June 12, a date etched in Nigeria's history, can be captured as a move from controversy to significance, being a pivotal moment in the nation's journey towards democracy. Osrc Zaid Aribisala in this report traces the trajectory of the day. Report.
It all began on June 12, 1993, when Nigerians flocked to the polls in what would become one of the freest and fairest elections the country had ever witnessed. The candidates Moshood Abiola and Bashir Tofa vied for the presidency amidst high hopes for a new era of democracy. But the jubilation quickly turned to chaos when the military government, led by General Ibrahim Babangida, annulled the election results. The decision sparked outrage and protests across the nation as Nigerians demanded the recognition of their democratic choice. The struggle for the actualization of the June 12 mandate became a defining moment in Nigeria's history, with activists and pro-democracy movements leading the charge against military rule. Despite repression and crackdowns, the spirit of June 12 remained alive.
I, Olusegun Obasanjo, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful.
It wasn't until June 12, 1999, 6 years after the annulled election, that Nigeria transitioned to civilian rule, with the election of Olusegun Obasanjo as president.
I think it was Professor Nwosu who came up with what was then called option A4. Now, option A4, I remember I took active part in it when they are voting. The voting, what he came up with by that time was you queue up behind your candidate. If it's not there, the photograph is there. And by the time they are counting, the first person will say 1, the next person behind will say 2, and they will count 1, 2, 3 to the last, and they record. And the results are gotten on ground, not going to count, not going to any local government something. It's there, you know the winner. Now the result came out, and at the end of the day, what happened?
An election was conducted. That election was presumed to be the freest, most credible. At the end of the day, the then military president of this country, Babangida, annulled it. But the Democrats, they never succumbed to that. They struggled, made several moves, activism, until we now got the the present democratic system.
In 2018, President Muhammadu Buhari took a historic step by declaring June 12 as Democracy Day, recognizing the sacrifices made by Nigerians in the struggle for democracy. This move has been seen as a significant acknowledgement of June 12's importance in the nation's history.
The significance is more important in this country because it enables us to know that we have to embrace democracy and make sure that democracy survives.
June 12 is commemorated annually as Democracy Day, serving as a reminder of Nigeria's journey towards democracy and the need to uphold the principles of free and fair elections, justice, and accountability. It stands as a testament to the resilience and determination of the Nigerian people in their quest for democratic governance.
And that ends Developing Stories. Many thanks for watching. Good morning.
Go.